Okay, so now, yeah, let's get going. Oh, that's better. Okay, so let's load the previous game that we had. So we are just continuing the game that we had. We were on Sol 27. Of all the movies that scared me as a child, 2010 was absolutely terrifying because I thought it was plausible. Yeah, making Jupiter turn into a sun is actually surprisingly hard. Okay, so where are we? We've got stuff being unloaded from this. We get some food and stuff on here and polymers. This thing is basically empty and waiting to get refilled. We have one... I actually want to check these. Oh, right, so that's... I think that blue circle is how close these things can be to each other. So I'm going to stick like another moisture evaporator, moisture condenser right there. So I just need to get power to it. So build menu, life support, oh yeah, moisture evaporator. They've obviously played or watched too much Star Wars, because it's really a moisture condenser, obviously. There we go, and that should be that plugged up. And I guess I'm going to sit another one right about here. Actually, where should we stick this next one? So last night, I was basically having issues because I did not have enough water coming in. And without enough water coming in, my colony was suffering something awful. I don't want to sit it right there because then I'll have to tear it down next time. So... yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it in this space, even though there's some industrial stuff that might get in the way. So let's just rotate it. So we're gonna build pipes to connect it up. That's great, and then we need some power for it. And we'll see where our various people are, because I think I need to change my research priorities. What I found is that a lot of the really essential resources here are deep underwater, or deep underground. So I need to develop the technology, so I'm going to take a look at this right now. And my priorities are focusing on engineering. Okay, better storage capacity. Yeah, is there like resource extraction somewhere? No, there isn't. We could have Martian education. Oh, very nice. Not what I need. And this is the ability to make more complex stuff. Okay. The pool at the admin office, I accidentally killed Bill by rolling the roll over him. This is obviously talking about Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so now if I look at this... let's see, we have water surplus coming in all the time. We have water in here, we have stored water in here, therefore, let's turn this thing back on. Now I should also take a look. The average comfort of all the colonists living in the dome. Oh, okay. Looks like the colonists are not looking for anything in particular. Filter by traits. Average morale. There was some way I thought to tell what things were missing from a particular dome, but it looks like we have everything figured out right now. So, oh yeah, we should also make time run a bit faster. Well, let's take a look at the map now. I'm gonna deploy that, and actually. Press X to deploy an orbital probe. I should just really do that.
Sector scanned. Anomaly
It goes super fast when you do that. And I should have done that earlier, because I shipped up these orbital probes and they're, you know, sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to send my little rover over here to check out these new things. This game is Surviving Mars, and of course I realize I need to change the text on Twitch to say surviving Mars, updating information, and back into the game. And now I need to click on this. This into the Mars breach. Yes, we are going to be having kaiju here. Not really. So this thing has no storage space, and that's fine. We can just leave this sitting around for now. Because I'm going to turn it off, because we don't really need it until we need more concrete. And we'll use up a bit of this. We've got this storage space, and it's about as full as it gets. This thing is generating, or is refueling at this time now. And I'm going to change the priority of this. So the next thing that I probably want to ship in, let's see what other stuff we've got. Production. We can set up a polymer factory, right? So polymer factory will be helpful because it'll be able to take water and turn it into polymers, and we do actually need those things. No production. Okay, I just want to see what the issues are with dust and all that.
Breakthrough discovered.
Oh, thank you. We found the Stirling engine, or Stirling motor, or whatever. Stirling moss. So we're going to build an oil refine. Oh, it needs to be close to the domes. Okay. Overlap to deposit. Okay, that seems like a reasonable option there. So we'll stick this here, and then people will be able to start working on it. Now maybe we could start expanding out our dome a little. We could add a gym, which adds exercise and social. Now, I don't know if anybody needs exercise. We've got a grocer in here right now. Electronics store. We have an infirmary though, and we have a diner. Someone was looking for dining, because the space bar doesn't give the dining option. Let's put the diner here. In fact, let's have it there, so it faces out over the landscape so they can appreciate the beautiful place in which they live. I'm just also going to bring the music up a bit, because I think it was just maybe a little too quiet. Do we have any requests for music in this game? I'm going to send that one there, because we have 3 channels to listen to. Does anyone have any particular opinion? Which building is not working? This one is not working because we don't have enough people to work on it. Yeah, our stored water is increasing and our fuel is growing. 42 versus 4. Yeah, Mars had enough gravity, but the problem is it's still going to get lost over time. Finnish punk folk music. What would that be under? The Free Earth channel or the official Mars channel? Let's do that.
Anomaly analyzed.
New. Okay, so again, telling this guy to look at the next one. So we do have all these things over here that we can actually start exploiting, right? I see regular... Where is it? Oh yeah, regular metal. So I think we should start expanding in this direction, because down in this direction there's nothing for us, right? So now how far does our... Oh, there's an asteroid about to land there, I think. Yeah, these are regular metal deposits, right? So how far does our drone base go? It goes about that far. Let's take our drone and move it here so it can actually help. So we're going to need to build a human base thing there. That'll be like our next priority. How are we doing? A power shortage at night. You know what? We probably need more batteries at night as well. Let's build a power cable in this direction. Actually, let's not. Let's build the power cable like this. And we'll just hook stuff off of it. Build wind turbine. Oh, can we build a Stirling generator now? Yes, we can actually. That should actually help because we used to need to ship those things in, but now apparently we have the technology to make these anytime.
Pipe leak reported.
Uh-oh. Who's leaking where? It's right there. Come on, little robots. We need you to help here. I like how they're stacking up all this stuff to make their fancy radioisotopes rather than, say, making a nuclear reactor. Yeah, there it is. He's fixing that for me. See that? I am leaking pipes. So yeah, I should definitely figure out how to build a new dome. Atomic accumulator! Oh. Tells me it's there, but I don't have the research to actually do it. So I guess it's like
Sector
cluing
scan.
me into
Anomaly
possible
found.
stuff.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh, okay. You can actually... You need to head home. So my explorer periodically needs to come home to, like, fix himself up. Hey, my, you can pick that stuff up. Okay. That's super fast, that thing. Okay, so you are gonna... You can go home at last! Now, it's not gonna take any minerals with it. He's just going home. There's nothing going on there. Scott Clooney is gaining too much independence? Really? My Clooney? Oh, colony. Okay. I thought there was like a George Clooney on Mars. I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Did George, like, escape from gravity? Okay, here we go. Oh, Martian dome. Ooh. Now I'm going to build this basic dome, which will be kind of cool.
Resources are low.
Uh-oh. Resources are low, but we're making polymers now. We should be making polymers. We only have one person working. Let's take a look at dome services, dome spires. We don't have that technology. Oh, we have apartments. We can put apartments in now.
You're listening to Mars Official Radio with Panamasculine, your first radio host choice with the best radio voice.
And I should put in a farm. Where's the farm? Oh, it's here, isn't it? Oh, we still don't have a proper farm. We haven't unlocked it. We'll need to put in more hydroponics. 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 Now, what are we going to do here? We should just add some prettification over to that little corner. We'll have like a... What adds what? Oh, this adds exercise. This allows exercise. That's good. Small garden. There we go. Nice little small garden on the edge there. We've got all our buildings. How come people aren't colonizing the oceans before moving to space? Because the oceans are salty, and you know, people just don't like salt that much. Unless they're working in a restaurant, in which case it's the secret way of making food taste better. Okay, so we're basically out of polymers here, but we are going to be producing them locally. So we need to make sure that we balance our production against our consumption, obviously. No. What am I pressing N? What does that do? It tells me to put a solar panel. No. Does Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri... So, civilization after Earth is very different from Alpha Centauri. It lacks a lot of the cool politics things and makes it more like a civilization game. That being said, I enjoyed playing it. I just wouldn't compare it to Alpha Centauri in any reasonable way. Wait, can you please repeat your answer as to why people aren't colonizing the oceans first? I'm just saying the oceans are salty. Who says they aren't colonizing the oceans? Okay, probes are cheaper and can deep scan. I'll do that eventually. The tech tree is a mess. That's definitely another complaint, which is absolutely legitimate. Oh. Drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. That would be a nice thing to have. I get about 500 research per sol right now. So someone's asking about extractable water resources. So right now, the only water I have found is here, and it requires deep water extraction. So it's not something I can exploit with the current technology. I haven't... Oh, there! Finally! Yes, finally we found some water over there. Thank the Lord! What is a deep-sea drilling rig but a small colony? Yes. Go west, young man. Go west. But truthfully, we have enough of these moisture extractor nows working. Let's just check. Did I build all of them? Yeah, I do. In some sense, we're colonizing the oceans via land reclamation. Yeah. Oh, and we've got low-G fungi. Do we make a mushroom farm? Do you think people will like that? Oh, fungi farm can actually be outside. That's kind of cool. Let's do that. Let's just attach it here. Now let's see what it says. It needs concrete, metals, electronics. I don't know what else it needs. When it's built, I'm wondering how much staff it's going to need, but that'll help with food situation because we're currently running kind of low. If you land your next year rocket near there, you can just start up a new colony and then work to bring them together. Yeah, I can put like a drone thing over that way. The hard part is you need to set up regular transport stuff back and forth. But yeah, that's one option. I think I'm just going to expand outwards because I don't really need all that stuff. And right now my main constraint is that I haven't got...
Breakthrough discovered.
Alien imprints. Okay. Giant crops. Core metals. Ah. Uncovers new anomalies. Alien artifacts, which boosts all your research when scanned. We could add PR research. New spire building. Water reclamation. Where's the one that gets me the better dome? Martian adaptability. Utility crops. Soil adaptation. Oh yeah, we need that for the regular farm. That's a good one. Oh, and the arcology. But don't we need like a regular dome first? Oh! Nuclear fusion! And atomic batteries. Atomic batteries to power. Batteries, turbines to speed. That'll help me if I get a cold wave, but I don't know if that's going to work. Extractor amplify. Well, we're not using too much stuff here. You know what? We probably... Oh man, there's so many things we need to do here. I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna get that. I want to get the bigger stuff. Does the game allow exploring Cydonia? Yeah, well, so what happens is you start to get various anomalies happening. Things that are strange and require some investigation. And the next thing you know, you're being invaded by aliens. That's really how it works. So yeah, we're going to need people here. So what I should possibly think about is that once this is built, this is going to take some polymers. And this is taking some time. Once this is built, what I'll do is I'll send a crew across with new stuff, but I'm going to wait for that to build out first. Have I found the Charon relay yet? Not at this time. Oh, it's not yet refueled. Okay. Thought that would be ready to go. Since you're on Mars, does aliens mean humans? Maybe, because I haven't solved the mystery, so I don't honestly know. I can't honestly say. Yeah, this thing is needing... What is this needing?
Analyzed.
Oh. I meant to unload this thing. Unload here. And build. Yeah, we're needing polymers. That is our bottleneck right now. Now, I could get it shipped from Earth, but it would be very expensive. And I'd like to do some other stuff first. We have some miscellaneous storage. All these places have miscellaneous storage. Look at that. Look, we actually have some food here. Lots of metals, lots of concrete.
And you're listening to Mars official radio. Soon,
but everything else is in short supply.
The same social institutions that are required on Earth. Hospitals, retirement homes, and of course, schools. As a trained educator, I believe that Mars will need a custom educational system, more efficient and less time-consuming. How do you think the system should be designed? Share your thoughts. Write us a letter. Listen to this.
Write us a letter. I think
Sector
that
scan.
these
Anomaly found.
I think, you know, modern schooling would be I don't know, it probably wouldn't be good to have that all on paper on Mars, right? Is it Catalina from DGA? I don't know. Uh-oh. We have a meteor storm ready. Redundancy in vital functions is one way of risk management. Okay. Resources are low, polymers. Okay, but at least we're ready to send a rocket up if necessary. You. So he's gonna check out that stuff. We'll get some more loot there. Now hold on. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, it looks like we're expecting a bunch of meteors, but I don't know where. We could turn this back on anytime. Yeah, it's just waiting for stuff to happen right now. Okay. We have more technology. I guess basically analyzing these anomalies gets us these new technologies, right? And sometimes you get breakthroughs which are really cool, such as Soylent Green. So, Soylent Green is made out of people. They are making food out of people, and we know that. We are actually okay with that. Hard as it is to believe, our observations suggest that intelligent life has visited Mars long ago, and that remnants of these visits could still be here. These artifacts could help us improve and expand our understanding of the universe.
Vehicle battery low.
Okay. Yeah, I'd really like to send just the one shuttle here.
The rover manipulators held the silver-white mineral up to the camera, just as the chemical analysis came through. We found tellurium.
Wow! In a moment, the chief engineer at Mission Control was at the communications station, urging instructions to the RC Explorer on how to handle and analyze the discovery. It was amusing to watch the almost childlike excitement in the eyes of the expert. This is a significant discovery because it allows us to overcome an old problem in metallurgy. Easily machinable metals allow for economical manufacture of components, but the factors that allow it are usually lower their performance and vice versa. Thus, engineers had always been challenged to find ways to balance the two factors. The addition of tellurium to iron alloys allows them to perform better in both areas. Effect! All technologies get an extra 10% boost. That is fantabulous. But you have to go back here and use that. The important word is believes, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so here we go. This factory is producing... Okay, forget it. We're going to have to send another shipment of polymers up. There's no easy way around it. Oh. Wait, let's just wait for the destruction to happen and find out what needs fixed.
Meteor incoming.
Cycle through impact positions. Uh-oh. Wait. Uh-oh. Get out of there! Get out of there!
Incoming.
It's gonna hit our debris. Okay, well, our garbage dump got bust.
Meteor incoming.
Where is it? It's gonna hit there, and my garbage is gonna be fine. I probably shouldn't send a spacecraft up until we know what we need. I think we're gonna need a new drone station because we're heading this way. And I should probably send up the hardware to make like manufacture machine parts and things like that. The batteries are damaged, but they will get repaired. However, they need polymers. That's the problem.
Cable fault reported.
I mean, they're surviving. Like, we're doing relatively okay. We've got enough food stockpiled that we can survive. We have a power shortage right now because it's night. These things are getting very dirty and they need to get cleaned off.
Resources
but
are
my dudes will go in and clean these things up periodically. Yeah, see, these need polymers to repair them. That's the problem. But I don't have any.
Research complete.
I don't have any polymers in stock. Okay. Oh, we got a new anomaly here. That is a chunk of stuff that has arrived from the sky. Let's take a look at it. That's alright.
Meteor incoming.
You gotta take a look at that.
Meteor incoming.
You can move onto that spot to recharge yourself. I said you can move onto that spot to recharge yourself. I have a hard time moving this thing around sometimes. Okay, how about you go there? Thank you. Of course, they established colonies on Mars for species survival, only to have an asteroid strike wipe out the colony. And that is a good point. People who advocates of Mars exploration or whatever for as a colony to ensure the species and all that. The thing is, Mars is closer to the asteroid belt, so therefore it's going to get hit by more of these things, right? So odds are, between Earth and Mars, the colony that's going to get wiped out is Mars. You can go home now. I mean, yeah, I guess I could start laying out some of these wires because we don't need polymers for that. What do we need to make a dome, actually? Dome needs 10 polymers, so we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon. Pipes cost metal. So yeah, let's just build power cables.
Meteor incoming.
So I'm just building this direction. We'll, figure out how to use it when we get
Cable fault
that
reported.
time.
Meteor incoming.
All the way over there. So we can build like a really long thing once we get the chance. We've just committed the materials for that, that's all. But the hard part with building this is that we're going to have to move the drones along it with metals, right? And there's no like convenient metals in this area. So we can move that here, and then I guess I could set up like a metal storage area. Or these guys could actually go looking for it. But what I'll do instead is I'll build storage. I'll just do universal.
This is Mars official radio with Panem Public
And then I
Service.
could tell this guy.
We have a soundtrack just right for the blue sunset light.
Can you pick up some of these resources? Yeah, there's a bunch of resources sitting around, right? Oh, actually, that is not on the surface. I thought sometimes the asteroids fall and they bring new chunks of stuff that you can
Research
exploit.
complete.
Ah, there. Clicking on that does it. So he can deliver the materials over to these drones, which can then actually do the construction, right?
Crop failure reported.
Oh no! Okay, right. Let's actually make the passenger whatever come over, right? We're gonna buy a rocket. No, we're not gonna buy a rocket. We're not. No, we're gonna do a cargo rocket. And for prefabs, we're gonna need a drone hub, right? Which is expensive. We are gonna need. We're gonna take a machine parts factory and an electronics factory. That's good to have. We've got all this stuff. We don't really need it. Now, what else? We're gonna need polymers right away. Let's just get a pile of that stuff, and we'll get some of these, and might as well take some food with us, right? Because we had just some issue with stuff. Oh yeah, let's take some drones. More drones. Okay, we've launched it. We're heading there. Digging caves on another planet into colonies is probably way too difficult. Well, so that's one of the things that they have been looking for on Mars is basically caves, because caves kind of have a natural protection from radiation and stuff like that. So if you can make those, or if you can find where those are, okay, we're going to unload resources here. I wish there was a button to make this thing look at the targets. We have an anomaly to check out. Meanwhile, we have a couple of selections to pick here to queue up. We don't need the transports. Drone hub. Ah, okay. Oh, so now we can build the drone hub if we research that. Let's actually not do that. Because we have a couple of those, but we're not too much an issue. It'd be really nice to have the alien research going on, though. Ah, here's an interesting one. When a colonist suffers a sanity breakdown, they fall asleep and awake after 6 hours with 70 sanity. Colonists can't commit suicide or gain flaws due to sanity breakdown. That is great. That's like, you know, when things go wrong, we'll just send you to your sunken place instead, right? You know that reference. We should probably get the drone, the probes doing that. Yeah, let's just add these things. What's the launch Big Bertha at Mars? I don't know actually if we're ready to launch this yet. 46, we're getting there. And we're sending those metals out. But I think I'm going to stop at sending metals out because right now we have the materials. So look, now that we've brought metals over here, these guys can actually build a bit more of their thing. So if I move it over here, they'll continue to build this thing out. So the RC rover is like a mobile base for all this stuff. And actually we moved a little too far. So you now have to look for some more materials. Nope. Hey, excellent. We found some more materials. Actually, I think these drones can harvest that on their own, right? So the next thing we want to do is build another universal depot. Like about here. So this is just basically building like the lifeline. Will somebody explain to me why ISPs seem to collectively be infuriating to deal with? It's because they don't understand regular people except by their data packets they're sending across the internet. That's really what it is. In fact, we'll go all the way to there. So this is telling us that it doesn't have any drone commanders down this way. Oh, look, we've got our space probe here. So we're just gonna put this down, and hopefully work will start. They need Martin Magnus to check the moon caves for giant intelligent spiders. So once we get this built, it means we can put a lot more colonists on here, and we can send this home very soon. What is our money situation, just to be sure? We have 19. Let's just close this off for now. Yeah, ISPs tend to prefer it when you do their thing. Oh yeah, these things are actually collecting their own materials. They've actually gone a fairly long bit distance. You can go down there. And you can go all the way down there. In fact, you can go all the way to there and still fix it. So this is me building out my big long cable. Can I unload resources just like there? Oh yeah, I don't even need to build a depot, they just drop them on the surface. Pick that up. Excellent, there, we can grab resources from up there. So now I can move all, once I've got them all over here, I could start building out like all the other fancy stuff I need. Hey, why don't you research that? There we go, start researching that thing.
Sector scanned.
Let's see what the sector scan said. Not very much. Let's just continue the scanning this way. Yeah, ISPs love to rent you equipment that you really shouldn't need to rent. Okay, so we're loading stuff on here, polymers and all that. So what I want to build actually is a drone hub. And I want to see where this drone hub ends there. So if I stick this drone hub like there, then we'll have decent overlap between the two. And I should be able to build my dome here and start mining these metals. Not that I seem to be having an issue with metals, but it seems like a good place to start.
I'm Panamasculine, and you're listening to Mars Official Radio, your reliable source for the music you love.
So we need to keep drones, you know, maintaining everything one way or another. Look, we've got it. We've got these guys. We got room here.
Analyzed.
And oh, wait, this now only needs 40. Damn it. Okay. Head yourself home then. And we have advanced Martian engines, which means that we don't need as much fuel to get into space. Core metals. Okay. Great, let's do that. You need deep mining tech. No, you need deep mining tech to mine these metals. I just wish I had the deep mining tech for this. I just don't know where to get that. there's nothing over this way by the looks of things. We checked. There's another deep scan sector. These are all deep scan sectors, actually. Because I have the technology. How come I didn't scan those sectors? I'm really... Oh, you know why? Because I used probes, and the probes are useless. You know, here's the thing. You're still gonna... Even if you have a water pipeline, you're still gonna need drones to fix it. So you need a bunch of drone stations down this way. So I think, you know, I'm gonna have to hook these things together with cables. And that'll get me water and that'll get me metal. And we've got this huge stockpile of concrete. I don't know why I should turn this thing back on again. But yeah, let's put some power supply out here, right? Not a sensor tower, actually. No. Let's build a wind turbine. We'll actually move it away from the deposits because we're going to have to, you know, process those. Yeah, you need drones everywhere, which means you need to have these drone-based things. Oh. What are these guys doing? It's like beep 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 beep. That's what they're doing. Okay. Gotta remember these guys here. Go here and unload. You guys roll all the way down here. So he's spitting the stuff out. It looks like he's got a face, you notice that, right? It's like, hey! Like eyes and a nose and a mouth, right? Okay, so... Oh, didn't mean to do that. So the next thing I need to do is build a pipe. Did I see 2 Point Hospital, upcoming theme hospital? I haven't seen that. Oh, yeah, you see that? We've already got a broken line here. So what we need to do is bring our RC rover. Yes, we've built this. Now we need to fix the breakage, which is there. So we need to head back that way. Ah, now we have room for a passenger rocket. So we have 12 matching colonists. Let's take them. Could you use telluric compounds via some Tesla coils?
I'm Penn
I
Public
do not
Service
know.
Escalon, a nickname I got in my youth when I was a part of the public service revolution. My home country used to have serious restrictions on freedom of speech. When democracy finally came, other forces took control over the broadcasting channels. I fled to America, where some compatriots and I started up an underground news network, determined to supply our homeland with neutrally
Pipe
reported
leak
news.
reported.
It was very successful and grew into today's public service network, the least corrupt network on Earth. And now for
The
some
least
music.
corrupt network. Well, we'll see that. Well, hopefully...
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Hopefully by bringing in some more people, we'll be able to deal with all this stuff. We'll be able to finally have everyone staffed up. Okay, anomaly situation. You have another thing to scan. You can scan that. And then we can start heading down this way. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. I have issues using the map. I keep on rolling the mouse wheel and it zooms me out and I'm like, what? I didn't mean to do that. Man, I'm feeling tired. I've had a long day of debugging stuff. Okay, that's fixed. I want you to harvest that, actually. And I should have put more
Anomaly
drone hubs in
analyzed.
that thing, right? How many drone hubs do I have, actually?
We gather here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
As difficult and painful as it is, we must accept that Casimir Becker is dead. And I wish we'd developed the technology to make him into Soylent Green. As friends, as a community, we express our sadness, we acknowledge our loss, acknowledge the great importance of Casimir Becker's life. Casimir Becker's life has been a journey towards a vision, a journey which brought us all towards the possibility of living on the Red Planet. One small step at a time. What? You can't even write this properly. You're clearly distraught with grief. Casimir Becker didn't try to make their mark in human history, for there is no room for attempts in success. Casimir Beckett knew that the calling of fate was. He knew the risks and the opportunities, and made the best of it for the good of us all. That is what takes a person through all of this is a question. Wait, what is it that takes a person through all of this is a question only we can answer. This is a question whose answer is the spirit of Casimir Becker. And this is a legacy for us. Effect, he's died from old age, but he doesn't look old. Hint, each time a colonist dies, 2 applicants leave the pool. What? So, is old age, isn't that natural death? I want to see this. Okay, the last remains. Where? Where do we see the last remain? That? Where do you see the last remains? No? Doesn't matter. Ah, well. I'm sure he did many great things. Oh, look, we get... Oh, flaws. Alcoholic. No. Well, good news is that we do have the space bar here somewhere, right? Oh, no, we don't have a space bar. Oh, yeah, we do. The space bar is huge. No wonder they're alcoholics. Well, we have a new rocket with a whole bunch of new alcoholics to come by, and you'll learn to love and hate and whatever.
Research complete. Cable fault reported.
Okay, where's the cable fault? That's all the way along there. And my drones are already on the scene.
Colonists have arrived.
That's what I was looking at, is the drone hub. Yeah, we need to ship more of those from Earth. Either that or develop the technology to build it ourselves. Does the spacebar serve space beer? Yes, it does indeed. Okay, so the next thing I need to build for this long water supply thing is the pipe, right? We'll just run the pipe along here. How we get 25. I'll pick up some more here. Okay. So you can then drop those.
Our colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Oh no! Domes feature heaters which maintain a pleasant temperature. Colonists with the freezing status effect reside in a dome with an insufficient supply of power. That is troubling.
We have a power shortage.
How are we getting a power shortage? Okay, so things to shut down temporarily are the fuel and the metal refining. So that should help our power situation. For some reason, these are not being maintained. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, man. You know what? The drone controller needs to be like the top priority so that when there's any power, the drones are still doing stuff. Okay, great. Yeah, we definitely need more of those batteries. We're now actually producing polymers at a reasonable rate. And also we should actually build these, what do you call them? Stirling generators. So those take, I don't know. Solar panels are nice because they just take power. they take metals, whereas the other things, these need concrete. So the wind turbine generates 5, but it takes machine parts, and it needs machine parts for maintenance. The solar panels just need metals, right? Power accumulator needs concrete and polymers, and it needs polymers to keep... Yeah, which order do we do these things in? No, I don't think all my drones are off here. I think a bunch of them are. Where did this guy go? Oh yeah, I told him to unload his resources here, right? So yeah, next thing I'm going to do is build this big long pipe.
Sector scanned.
Okay. That's as far as it'll let me connect it. One day this will be like my transatlantic pipeline or whatever. And it will deliver copious amounts of water. It will be the backbone of my service. But not until we've built it. Oh man, people are always complaining about the Paradox DLC policy. Ugh, man. Seriously guys, it's cool. You don't need to buy it, you get the updates, right? And if you think that something should have been in the base game, then you shouldn't have bought the game in the first place.
This is Mars official radio with Panamasculine.
Just kidding.
I aim to please your musical needs.
Oh, man. All the Paradox people I've met are fantastic. They're way chill and they're cool and they give me beer sometimes. Okay, I may be biased. Yeah, let's just build a few more Stirling generators.
Cable fault reported.
Uh-oh. That's a problem. So I'm curious. Oh, this is the dust. Is this the dust from this thing here? Yeah. We still have some stored waste rock. Should certainly build some of that stuff. Beerist, not biased. Yeah, right. So you named your colony Los Angeles. You know what? I need to name this, don't I? Request maintenance. Change skin. Rename this. We need a name for this. I think they're going to call this Casper. That's the way to do it, right? Well, either of these, whenever they get ready, we'll send them back and we'll come back with more drone stuff. Sweet, this is actually getting built all the way along here. So if I move this guy a little further along, he'll actually do the building for me. So you can actually, once that loads up, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, Crusader Kings 2 is 6 years old and is still actively getting updates. Alright, if you're going to pump in water from so far away, it seems that Los Angeles is appropriate. You're absolutely right. LA stealing all our water from the north. Just wait till you see. I'm going to build this giant water pipe system, and then what'll happen is I'll get the technology to get deep mining, and I'll be... Oh, curse you! Curse you and your damn ideas. Yeah, these things are still needing built. Why is this? It needs metals. Which is strange because, of course, we're right in the middle of metals.
Complete.
I can harvest these metals here and then drop them here so my drones can help me out. Research complete. Soil adaptation. We probably need the decommission protocol and the water reclamation. Yeah, Diablo 2 is interesting. It still gets occasionally updates just to keep it running. Diablo, not so much. So what is my colony-wide report now? We have a reasonable stockpile of fuel, food, concrete, and rare metals. Even fuel we have supplies of. And we're generating reasonable amounts of research and getting funding at the same time. So things are kind of starting to go well. Now people... There's more people, which is good. And we do seem to be balancing our input and output. But we do have a power shortage.
Now that the most critical phase of the mission is behind us, we would argue it's a good time to start focusing on our mission evaluation goals.
You have only 56 sols to complete your evaluation challenge, or whatever. I have 40 technologies researched at Sol 100. Currently researched technologies 18. Okay, so what they're saying is we need to build like a research station. Research lab. Generates research. But it needs workers. I just don't have enough. Oh man, it's just hard. I mean, I guess I just gotta bite the bullet and do that. Or, what does it cost to outsource some of these things? In exchange for 2 million funding, outsource will contribute 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna outsource. Wow. I could really blow my money, but I think I need it because I need to really get those drones. Can I do that twice? Yeah, I can do that twice, and it will generate a little more research. That'll help me out, I guess. I need more dorks and more domes to hold the dorks. That's absolutely right. With fewer bars.
Sector scanned.
I can power this thing back on. Actually, it's nighttime. Let's not power it on. One of your buildings is malfunctioned. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, okay. Research. Everything's fine. Don't worry. This actually might need... Hold on. Well, we don't have an issue with spare rock, but we should build more place to dump stuff. But we actually don't want to encroach onto this deep water. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I tend to play a little more careful. I need low G engineering, okay. I don't feel like building more domes. The problem is that the humans only come in at a certain rate. This is our omnipotent leader speaking. Everything is fine, do not worry. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I would say. This rover is going down. Actually, you can go all the way down here and you will be in range. Okay. I know we don't need to know about that. When can you guys go home? 20. Okay. I don't really care. Just as long as one of these people gets to go home. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that, you know, Paradox does take a long time to put their stuff on sale, but when they do, you know, you can buy all the old stuff for tiny amounts of money. You know, actually, that's one thing I will need down here, is I'll need concrete. So, concrete manufacturer takes metal, right? Let me just see. There is no place for that. Finally, these guys will build out this last section. So what does a water extractor need? It needs... it needs 6 concrete. And it needs machine parts. So we're actually going to need to have something stationed down here with machine parts.
Research complete.
Great. So where are you? I wish I could figure out... Is there a fast way to find out where your cars are? Oh, there he is there, right? So he has carrying 30 metals. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him over here. And we're going to build... I said we're going to build another storage area, just a universal depot or whatever. And we'll store that stuff there. Ah, okay. Yeah, you just drop that stuff. You can store it all. Now he is going to head all the way back here and pick up some machine parts and concrete. Load up on concrete. Yes, you will.
Pipe leak reported.
Yeah, you see, we need the drones there to fix the pipe leak. Come on, fix my pipe leak for me. This is the same save as YouTube, yes. So we're basically continuing the same game. Once this gets loaded, we're going to send them back and then we're going to send out for drone hubs. So we can have them sitting all the way along down here. I'm not sure what to put in this last slot, whether I should have more farms. Oh, we get an oxygen shortage. We probably should build some more Moxies.
Cable fault reported.
That might actually be a good thing to build. Just stick that there. We'll be sending the stuff down that line. Das! Das, how are ya? It's great to see Das and Casper here, and Cthulhu and everyone else.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yeah. Sector scan. New anomalies. What is my dude doing?
Research complete.
He's there. Can you scan this for me? Wherever it was. There it is. Okay, I'm going to spend some more research money on this stuff. So I guess I play it very, very carefully. That's how I tend to do it. I'm not like super in a rush to do anything. I'm happy to just wait time. This building has malfunctioned. Please maintain it for me. How are we doing in terms of machine parts? Oh, and that's the other thing I should start doing here to make us self-sufficient, is build out those machine production. Electronics factory, actually, doesn't that need to be indoors? Yeah, we'll do that. Or, wait a second.
Anomaly analyzed.
Machine parts. Machine parts are actually probably going to be more useful to me. Lots of people are spamming domes. I don't feel that's a good idea. 2 out of 3 of my Kerbal teachers in one place. I just broke the concrete production. Did I break? I did. It's a good thing we have a huge stockpile. Rebuild this building, because I was an idiot. I don't know what I did there. Whatever.
I'm Askelin of Mars official radio. Lean back, relax, and
I
let
have
us
plenty
do
of
the rest.
concrete here, so that's
Our
not
songs are
such an
simply
issue.
the best, and my hosting is too.
It's not like I need much concrete. I've got far too much concrete sitting around doing nothing. The Scott Manley University of Southern... I'm not in Southern California, though. I'm in Northern California, Casper. Come on, get your geography right. Okay, so what was it going on here? This guy now has concrete, so he has to deliver it here. So we're going to deliver some concrete, and then he can deliver some machine parts. And then we'll have all the water we need. Yeah. There's SoCal and there's NoCal, and I am so NoCal. Right? That's what I say. Does it rain? Yeah, boy did it rain. Boy did it rain. Yes, it did
Pipe
rain.
leak reported.
Pipe leaked. Okay, where? And we need to bring our drone person here to repair that pipe, because I think it is just out of range of this guy. So this is traveling to Earth. Once it gets there, we are going to be sending drone stuff up. Bits of drones. More drones. What is that beeping? That doesn't sound right. Oh, pipe leak. We're losing stuff. No, that's not good. He's fixing it. You know what, actually, what we should do, now I think about it, we should have put like a pipe valve in here. Fix it, damn it! Fix it faster!
Research complete.
Great. Core metals researched. Let's just do that. I'm going for the cheap. Everything that's cheap now is my thing. I'm gonna do another outsource request because I want to get my thing. No, that thing is out of step with my. Oh yeah, look. I rebuilt it and now it's depleted. Oh! So yeah, this area needs. I need to rearrange this thing. So yeah, I do need to salvage it. That's hilarious. No. Well, put it this way, right? The difference, if you've got 100 atmospheres of pressure and it explodes into a vacuum, it's oh man, come on. No edible food is being harvested. Okay, at least that seems to have fixed itself.
Sector scanned.
Okay, now you've unloaded your stuff. Now we need you to get some machine parts. Machine parts. That should be enough. Right, so
battery low.
Differences. It's all about the difference in pressures, right? It's not about absolute pressures, it's about differences. And if you've got like 100 atmospheres inside a pipe, it doesn't really care whether it explodes into a vacuum at 0 atmospheres or 1 atmospheric pressure, right? It's what it really cares about is the absolute difference, right? Okay, we've got a drone assembler. That would be a nice thing to have.
I'm Penem Askelin of Mars
concrete
official
extractor.
radio.
That's what we need.
Even though I like it on Mars, I find myself missing things I never thought I would. I've basically been a vegetarian since my first semester in college. Still, I recently had a craving for a doner kebab. I don't know why. The same thing happened when I thought of Turkish delight, the most revolting candy ever created. Have you experienced similar cravings? If you have, tell us. Let's listen to another song and think about it.
Yeah, we should be able to do some harvesting like that, and I'll recover it later. And at least it'll get powered. Okay, where's this? It has 1.5 machine parts. You should load up on some more machine parts. From here, maybe? Oh, this one is ready to take off, I guess. So we're sending this one back as well. Have I found Elon Musk's Tesla yet? Not yet. But we never know. Load resources from this. Nope. Oh, we are running low on machine parts, I guess.
Research
It says we have
complete.
a total of 8 machine parts floating around. I think I need 2 to make the water extractor work, but that is... Then we need some for maintenance as well. The good news is that we should start producing these things. Load up the machine parts from here as well. Okay, so now we have 3.5. And you can recharge your power here. Go on.
Resources are low.
Thank you. We are definitely low on machine parts, but look, we have staff now. And we're producing 1.6 machine parts per day. You found Beagle 2, yeah? That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool little Easter eggs and stuff in there. I'm wondering when they'll get around to adding the Tesla to Stellaris, because I know that Wiz... I mentioned it to Wiz and he seemed to think that was a great idea, but... You know, they've probably got a lot of other things going on. You just have to look at the alien, you know, anomalies to see just how many sci-fi references are in there. Okay, anyway, back on Earth, we need a cargo rocket. And what do we need? We need some drones. Let's bring along some more machine parts and more electronics, but most of all we're going to bring in prefabs. We need drone hubs. We need quite a few of these. Do you think 4 is going to be enough? I think 4 will be enough. Food is pretty cheap to bring along. Might be helpful. Polymers are way more expensive, though. Yeah, let's just bring... Yeah, might as well bring along the food since it's super cheap. Kotharis, you know what? There are mods that restore it if you really want to use the old-fashioned Stellaris way, but frankly, I kind of like the way that it plays. Yeah, Paradox is not a young company by any means, but they're kind of one of these big, middle-sized publishers now that do a lot of different things. How's our research coming? Oh, we might have the ability to demolish things. So what have we learned? Magnetic filtering. Okay. Decommission protocol. Transport optimization. We should probably get the positronic... Actually, no, what we want is the things that are cheapest, right? Because we want to maximize our ability to cover this request. Be nice to know how I can track this, actually. Is there a... Let me just take a look close here. Is it... Milestones. Evaluation. Have we scanned all the sectors? Not yet. Have we constructed a wonder? No, we have not. We definitely need to start building another dome. Now that this one is filled, I shall construct a dome out here nearer to these metal deposits so that we can start mining them properly. Domes. We still only have the basic dome
Cable
available.
fault reported.
Okay, who has a cable fault?
Anomaly found.
You need to fix it. We have an anomaly. You are 100% power, so you can check that out.
Sector scanned.
No resources. Next one, search that. How would I would like a new 4X game, one that doesn't need a HOTAS and performs well on even mediocre machines. This isn't a 4X, by the way, but it's a city builder, and I'm going to point out that it is available on PlayStation, or is going to be available on PlayStation, so that's actually kind of cool, because it's nice to have it's nice to have something that can play on consoles. Consoles aren't the fastest or most amazing machines, but they're everywhere. It's if you can target something for a console, you can certainly get an audience. Okay, this is coming down.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Water reclamation, great. I just want to see request maintenance. So there's no... I don't have to apply upgrades or anything, right? What's our electrical power accumulator fusion? Bring back more drone stations. That is what has come. That is what has come. This thing is coming down with the drones. In fact, I might as well land it over in this kind of direction, because this will actually give me like extra drone coverage here. So it'll actually come with a bunch of drones. Oh look, I found like deep metals as well that we can't exploit. And so building here, first thing we're going to build is a prefab for a drone hub. We are going to need electronics here. I should have thought about that. Yeah, I'm going to need to think about how to do these things. Yeah, propulsive rocket landing just but a short distance from a major pipeline. Now I'm curious. Drone hub, drone hub, drone hub.
This is Mars official radio with Penem Escalin. Stay tuned, enjoy, take a break.
Oh yeah, just
and
stick
just
it exactly
chill.
halfway and
Our
we'll
songs will
solve
go
that
down
issue.
like an energy pill.
There we go. That should actually cover this whole thing. And so the question is now, how do I make sure that my material gets transported the distance? I mean, are they able to go all the way? If they need to go all the way back here, are they smart enough to do that? Or will they just kind of fail? Okay, we are having a power shortage right now. Why are we having a power shortage? I think we need... Gonna make sure that we have the extra solar panels and everything all lined up. And windmill. I don't know, we'll just dropping that in to see if they're smart enough to make these things. Does this game simulate line loss? Maybe. I don't honestly know. Wind turbine. I'm just going to do like one of each to see what happens. And then finally we're going to build our water thing. So we might as well build our water extractor, right? And we can get both of them within... yeah, we can do that. We'll stick that right there. I need that tech that makes the drone hubs take no power. That is absolutely right. And I believe... drone hub robotics. I shall move this out and then move these ones in. So the drone hubs will be the next one, and I might as well outsource again. I'm just like... give me the research. No storage space with the drone operation. Oh yeah, is that what I need to do? That would actually make sense. So let's try that. But they would need to know that they need the materials in each place, right? But that's a good idea. Let's put a storage space, because storage spaces essentially cost nothing, right? Oh. And then over here and over here, so we need another drone space like a bit there. Shuttles are legit too. They'll identify a resource need and airdrop the materials in a pad in the drop zone that needs it. Good to know. But now we're slowly working through these things, so... we are producing polymers. I mean, our people are still spread really thin. We have room for another shuttle, so when that shuttle's ready to go, we'll send them back. Or sorry, the rocket. Now, actually, this is a good question. Will this rocket get refueled at all? That's a very good question. Is it just too far away from the refueling thing, or do I have to fly up another refueling gizmo out there? Once I get this started, I'll be able to start making the electronics. Oh wait, actually I do have a shuttle there, right? I can send a passenger rocket. We have 17 spaces. We can launch our passenger rocket with 17 things.
You're listening to Mars Official Radio.
I was having an issue trying to make
your first radio host choice with the
your
best
refuel
radio
stuff,
voice.
but let's try this. Load resource. That's rare metals. No, no, no. You know what? Build. I want to make sure we have a fuel depot, just in case. Oh yeah, look, we get tons of fuel here. Load fuel. So I think I actually have the fuel sitting around.
Research complete.
Transport optimization, which now means I can actually carry more on this thing. So we have 30... oh man, 39 fuel! There, we actually got enough fuel here now. No, I did that the wrong way. I said load, not unload. And so now we should be able to just head all the way back here. And I've no idea if this is a good idea, but I kind of like the idea that I'm messing around with it. Unload resources here. Is that doing it now? There it goes with its load of fuel. Don't anyone shoot it, because we all know that, you know, trucks with fuel and stuff tend to explode in the movies. Let's actually go out and check that stuff out. Hey, excellent. This is producing... Oh, it's got a lack of demand, but we've got it. Now we have a lack of demand. We need to make more things that need fuel. Why is this still taking a while? We're needing concrete. But apparently we have enough concrete. Oh no, we've stopped. So let me just see this. This thing is here.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
Yeah, this thing is not being built because I think I need like a concrete depot somewhere along here. I can just stick a concrete depot here, right? Now, are these things now smart enough to start seeing that I need concrete? I thought I saw one start moving. Here they come! Oh, this is cool! So they recognize that in this sector there's a need for concrete. So these guys start dropping concrete here, and presumably that means that these drones attached to this are... Oh, damn it. Duh! I thought I would be... I thought I was gonna get it exactly between the two, but no. Right, now we'll do it. I am gonna actually salvage that because I don't need it. There we go. Please load up my concrete somewhere else. Can your drones reach the giant pile of concrete? So, these drones can, obviously. Yeah, now they're shifting stuff over. And now these guys are coming to grab it so they can build this. Now I understand how all this works. So we're going to have another dome, and we're going to have people, and we actually have more people that have arrived. And this rocket can go home.
Sector scanned.
This makes so much more sense. So long, sucker! I actually see it taking off in the big map.
This is the Mars official radio with me, Panam Askalin. Daniel has sent us a letter. I'll read it to you. Hello, Panam, and thank you so much for your show. I heard you talking about those
so I'm really
unpredictable
interested in
described.
how slowly
I've
stuff
had
is going
similar
to diffuse
experiences.
across.
Not with food, though. No, but I've noticed that my musical taste
these
has
guys have
transformed.
loaded their stuff.
On Earth, I used to listen to
I think
Bach
I need
almost
polymers.
exclusively. After I landed on Mars, my musical preferences
Cable
have slowly
fault
gravitated
reported.
towards the works of
Okay, where's the cable
Mozart
fault?
and Haydn. Now I can't stand Baroque music at all. I have no explanation to this phenomenon. Take care, Daniel. Daniel, that does sound like a similar experience. I'll have to investigate this further. In the meantime, more music.
Now I suddenly don't like Baroque music, huh? So yeah, there's somebody loading up something here. What is... Yeah, tons of medals. This is like a nice little outpost, but it's needing, stuff. What'd you call it? It's needing polymers to make these batteries. Here we go, 27 of 80. We've got new colonists that have arrived. Let's see what our status is here. How's everyone doing? Average comfort is 47. We definitely need more stuff for people to do here. I mean, it's just kind of busy, to be honest. But we now have a machine parts factory, which is going to be helpful in terms of getting us self-sustaining. And the next thing we'll start doing is we'll build like a base here. Is that an aqueduct? No, that is a... whatchamacallit? It's a pipe. It's carrying oxygen, it's carrying water. Yeah, you do need to actually clean your solar panels and stuff regularly. Now what I should also build, I guess, is like an oxygen tank here, like just near the dome, because if there's a problem, we want it to have like if there's a breakage somewhere, we want to at least have a short-term supply. It's the same for the water tower.
Research complete.
We've got our drone hub, and that should fix our power surplus. Yes! We have drone hub technology, so now we are doing fine. So how do we know how many technologies we've researched? Outsourcing... 500. We're doing like 700 per sol, but I'm not seeing how many we've already done. Gonna outsource some more. Yes, I do want to outsource. Oh, wait a second. Yes. So that's an extra 200 per day. It is a universal pipe. It does everything. You can pipe the entire universe through it. I'm gonna say, I think if I was building pipes on Mars, I wouldn't have them quite so high. Not because they're vulnerable or anything, but like, why bother? Okay, 42 of 80. Now this thing is actually working again because the drones are shifting stuff around. So we just need more drones now. And actually what I should do is probably just put another drone facility here. Because there's just a lot of load going on and it'll make things faster if we can do that. There we go, we'll just drop that there. XKCD did the math on piping just Niagara Falls through a straw. I imagine it would require pressures similar to that required by a nuclear saltwater reactor. I love how the drones just pile it up, and they always pile it into a 2x5 space, regardless of how tall it needs to be. That's dedication for you. There, the Scirocco's ready to return to Earth. Isn't the universe statistically empty? Depends how you define empty, but yeah, it's pretty much super empty. Hey, we get someone special who's a middle-aged engineer. Why do I need to know about this guy? He's visiting the diner. Can I take a look at him? Is there a way to, like, track somebody? Oh, this guy's a celebrity. He's a celebrity engineer at the diner. Look at him there. Hey, dude. Kind of cool watching them run around like that.
Sector scan.
Eating these giant blocks of food slowly. Well, anyway. Okay, so at this point it's like 12:37 and I really should be in bed, and I completely just went and forgot because I was playing this. Ooh. I guess that's the button that I've just discovered. Oh man. No! Come back here! There we go. Right, the thing about the universe being statistically empty is you have to account for the fact that the universe is kind of empty, but equally... Oh, look, we can build a watered reclamation system. Ooh, that's nice. Can we do that in the other dome? And save our water use? Ooh, I like that. Does that improve anything, though? I don't want to build anything that doesn't improve the quality of life. Oh, it needs workers as well.
Research complete.
Well, that's kind of good. Wow, I would not spend... I don't think I could spend that amount of time on things, but yeah. Decorations. So yeah, gonna have to make the world a better place. Smart home apartments. I think we should do... We're doing fine on food? It doesn't really tell us. Oh, food, there, yeah. Oh, okay. Tiny Rick, that is a terrible thing to say, even if it's true. Oh man, okay. Well, anyway, yeah, we are surviving Mars, and there's many other things that are going to happen later this week. So, glad you guys tuned in. I'm going to see you around sometime. I am, of course, Mr. Manly. Fare thee well, and fly safe and all that. Be awesome. Be cool. Pay attention to this space. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.